Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutlaw.com, and today is Tuesday, August 30th, 2016, and it is close to 8:45 a.m. Eastern Time. This is your pre-market game plan for major future indexes, gold, and oil. We're going to start with GC. This is the hourly chart, and as you can see here, GC has been ranging, and this is a quite wide range for it on the hourly chart. It has been ranging actually for about 4 days, um, disregarding the spike up that came Friday on news. So we have been setting up resistance into the 1330 area, slightly lower 1329, and support right here at 1317, and it has been going on for quite some time. Now, looking at the daily chart, we do have some prior support all the way into 1312 area, so we still have room to continue lower. The way we're setting up right now, it looks like we want to head a little lower, and I think the clue is going to come once we're going to test 1320 area. So that's going to be our line in the sand. If we break below 1320, we're going to head lower, and we're probably going to visit 1312. So that's the area that I'm looking at for today. 1312, at the most 1310. We might get there, we might not get there, we might still consolidate in this area, but remember, the more we reside in this area and the more we test these lows, we have more odds of continuing lower rather than higher. And we do have a lot of support, like I've mentioned before, at 1310 area. So it's going to be a very choppy and sloppy trade, and I think the risk to reward is not going to be worth it today for gold. Let's move on to CL. With CL, it has advanced a little bit. However, it is residing $47 is huge support area on the daily chart. It is also an area of Fibonacci support. It is a 23.6%. So it's aggressive pullback. And again, this can actually represent a very aggressive buy for some swing traders. And actually, I am looking for a pullback into $47. And that would be for a possible swing all the way into the upper 49 and into 49.50. That would be my final target, 49.50 to $50, my final target for my swing. For my swing, however, I will look for the price to stabilize at $47. So I'm looking to give it about 40 to 50 cents for a target into 49.50 or $50. For day trading today, oil is going to be again in the choppy territory. We have multiple layers of resistance at 47.50 area. We also have this 200 moving average in this zone as well of resistance. We do have 47.80, that is resistance as well. We have $48 from the spike up. So we do have a resistance all the way around to $48 and close to 40 cents. So we do have a lot of layers of resistance here, and CL will have to eat up through all this nonsense before it really decides to break out higher. It's not going to be a smooth ride to the upside. However, we did have a really nice ascending move in extended session, Asian session, also the European session. Please note here at 3 a.m. We did have a really nice spike up. So we have had a consolidation for the last 4 hours right here since this spike up, and I think this is going to be clue 47.20 area for support moving forward, and these are day trading parameters, and resistance 47.50. If we break above 47.50, we can head higher into 47.60 area and 47.80 area. I'm not really sure if we're going to attempt to break above $48. We're gonna see. Anyways, today we do have some releases, and I think yes, at 10 o'clock we have CB Consumer Confidence, and this is U.S. news. And tomorrow we have oil numbers, so this is gonna be very interesting for oil right here. Okay, NQ, moving on. And NQ has declined in extended session. So the London Open came with a test of the range, test of support, 47.90, and it has consolidated here for like a lot of hours, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours before it broke down, and it came in all the way to 47.80, testing the prior support area from prior days price action. And it looks like, again, and this is the same story like last week. 47.80 is going to be support for today, and 4800 is going to be resistance. So this is what we're going to look. These are our trading parameters. So bottom line, aggressive traders will look to buy off this 47.80, and we're going to look for targets all the way to 4800. Conservative traders are going to wait for a breakout over 4800, and this is going to project it to 4820. Well, before that, I think 4805, this is the area that you're going to look for first, and then we're going to go for 4820. This is going to be the target for today. However, the price is not really that bullish. But once again, don't forget, we are in a very strong uptrend on all major time frame charts, daily, weekly, monthly. So any pullback is buyable in this area. So I'm not going to look to short. Looking to short, if we break excuse me 1750, this is the ultimate support level. So if we break that level, then we might be thinking short. But other than that, the more we reside in this area, the more we're going to see probably another bounce off this area. We're going to see how this trading session is going to start off. But needless to say, NQ is not going to be my favorite trade for today. ES has been consolidating more, and the European Open didn't bring a lot of pullback, so it just consolidated in this area. It's testing it. It also has this 200 moving average right here at a 2178 area. It looks bullish. We're trading in the upper range of yesterday's trading session, so we still look bullish. We're testing these prior highs right here, and remember, price needs to sit here for quite some time before it actually digests all this resistance area before breaking out higher. 2180 is going to be the breakout zone for today in ES, and any break above this range is going to send it back up to 2182, 2185, and 2187. We need a strong catalyst for this price to move higher, and maybe consumer confidence numbers that are coming in at 10 o'clock might bring us exactly those numbers we're going to see. If we break below this base, we do have another layer of support, 2174, 2175. That can also represent a bounce area. However, if we're weak into this area, like I said, I'm not really into shorting, but we're going to look for a pullback, and the next buy area would be off 2170, 2180. So we're going to see how that's going to react. YM remains my favorite so far. It has a lot of support at 18,470, and we're going to look to see how price is going to react at the open around this area. Needless to say, 18,500 is going to be the buy zone for me personally. I'm going to look for a stop at 18,480. I'm going to look for the following targets: 1820, 18,540, 40, and we're going to go all the way into 18,550. This is going to be the ultimate target, 18,550 for me. So not quite 60. Yes, 18,550, 18,551, that's going to be the target for today. If we come in, remember the next buy zone is going to be into the 18,453. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we are still in a very, very bullish environment, and we are very close to triggering a daily buy. And not only that, we're trading in the upper side of yesterday's big move. So traders are still committed here to long positions. So far, they're not easing out of their position. So that means that we still might have some bulls on our side for today. Thank you so much for joining. I wish you all have a wonderful trading day and make money, guys.